Minnesota is one of those states that does not tell you the party affiliation of a registered voter. As you can see here, Minnesota does not register voters by party affiliation. There's no party declaration, and they have an open primary system. So would someone like to explain to me why the mainstream media is straight up lying to people? Despite serving under Democratic governors, Boelter last registered to vote in 2022 as a Republican, according to New York Post. New York Post and Newsweek, shame on you. This is exactly why I do what I do. Because the mainstream media is full of shit, and independent journalism is where it's at.
This is the weirdest video I've ever seen. This is the suspect's best friend and roommate reading a text from him that he sent allegedly at 6:17 a.m.
I love you guys. I made some choices and you guys don't know anything about this.
You guys don't know anything about this.
But I'm going to be gone for a while. Sorry.
Notice his shirt? Shout out Papa John's. Yeah.
I don't want to say anything more and implicate you in any way because you guys don't know anything about this.
Wait, he said twice in the same text, you don't know anything about this? You're not implicated. You didn't know anything. You're not implicated. You didn't know anything. All right, bro, we get it. We get it, bro.
I love you guys and I'm sorry for all the trouble this has caused.
Then one journalist doesn't quite believe his story.
Dude, is there a possible to take a photo of your phone screen?
Yeah, I just don't want Jenny seeing it splashed on the...
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't run it big. But
I'm sorry. I read it. That's
okay. That's
more
no.
This is the best part. This is the best part of the whole video. Wait for it.
So I just got over here. What did the text say? Good, he missed it. I can't read it again. It takes too much out of me.
Look how nervous he is here. Look at his body language here.
I wish I could have been there. Stop him.
Does that guy not know way more than he is saying?
But here's where it gets really weird. I mean, this story is weird all the way around, okay? But so apparently at about 10 a.m. yesterday, so this would have been Saturday the 14th, Boelter's wife, whose name is Jenny, and if you go to the website for Praetorian Security, she's listed as the president on that site. Anyway, so his wife Jenny and 3 people who were related to Boelter stopped by police at a gas station in Onamia, Minnesota. Now here's the weird part. According to the reports, she had large sums of cash in the vehicle. What's being reported is that she had a weapon and multiple passports. But here's the crazy part. So apparently this stop went on for more than an hour, and then they let her go. Make it make sense.
I can't be the only person out there who feels like we're not getting all the information about this Vance Boelter situation. And let me tell you why. We already know he targeted 2 Democratic lawmakers who recently broke with their party and chose to vote against providing health care to illegal immigrants. But on top of that, now we have this individual who apparently worked at Papa John's and was his roommate who is reading these text messages and saying that, oh, he was a strong Trump supporter, right? And people are saying, oh, he was a registered Republican. First of all, Minnesota doesn't require you to declare party affiliation when you register to vote in the first place. And on top of that, he also was the CEO of some international non-governmental organization, or NGO. His wife was found in a vehicle several counties away with passports and weapons and ammunition, looking like they were trying to get away. And Tim Walz appointed him to a governor's board. And answer me this, how did he have a roommate who worked at Papa John's, but he's also on the deed of the house that he and his wife own? How does that make sense? And then on top of all that, he has this huge list of Democrats that he's apparently going after. That would make sense if the plan was to establish someone as the new martyr for the Democrat side in conjunction with the No Kings protests. But these are all questions that I have, and a lot of other people have them too. Facts aren't adding up. Things aren't lining up. There has to be more to the story. Now that he's been arrested, I'm hoping that we'll actually get some answers to these questions. But these are the questions a lot of people have with this developing story.
And then there's this video of this man who's his best friend sitting on his porch, holding his phone that apparently has this text message from the suspect. Use your brains a little bit, people. If you know anything about law enforcement, if that person says, I have a text from that suspect, that property, the phone, is going to immediately taken for evidence. He's not going to be allowed to just sit on his porch and read a text message for everyone to see.
Something about this just seems off, and I can't be the only one who feels that way.